Stacie's been in the business for 25 years. She's also has attracted a ton of amazing agents. And what's really fun is because we're friends and we're friends on social media and stuff, I see her loving on her people. I see her cheering them on and celebrating their successes and all of that. She has 2 offices in Pennsylvania where she has people, able to go there and work out of. And they do fun parties. We've gone to their happy hours and everything else. So just it's really cool to watch what she does, not only in growing a great sales business, but how she builds community around her and everything else. So we love her and her family, and we're so glad that Stacie Koroly is here to talk to you guys. So please welcome her to the stage.
Thank you, and awesome to be here, day 2. We have heard a lot of stories these past 2 days, and stories are extremely important. I think everybody should incorporate them in your life and business. For thousands of years, I always think of Beowulf. That is the oldest written book in the English language that dates back to the 7th to they don't know exactly when, the 7th to the 11th century. And I say this because we still need it. No matter the phones that we have in front of us, the TV, the laptops, all that good stuff, we still use stories. And when we can connect on a deeper level with those stories, we have those people, we have those clients for life. That's important. That's why we're here. We're listening to these stories, and everybody's sitting down that I'm looking at. You each have your own. So please know your story, write it down, internalize it. One of my favorite phrases that I say to my kids is, if you don't ask, you don't get. And I said that to my friend Marissa the other night, and she didn't hesitate and said, if you don't insist, you don't get. And that blew my mind. And I thought about a couple of things. I'm not going to tell you my story, but I'm going to tell you 2 things that changed the trajectory of my life, and it's that insisting part. I started playing basketball when I was 4 years old. I had 2 older sisters. They were 5, 7 years older than me. We'd go out 3:30 every day. My dad was a mailman. He'd get home at 3:30. We'd do dribble drills. We'd do figure 8, 2 dribble, 1 dribble, no dribble. And today, I'm 50 years old. I could do that blindfolded because I knew where the ball was going because I put the ball there. It was repetition. It's a muscle memory that we can apply actually to real estate. In 7th and 8th grade, I wanted to do pickup ball. I was playing with guys on Wildwood Crest outside courts, but no one would let me play. And I'd ask them, hey, do you have winners? Yeah, I have winners. I have 5. I'm good. Next game, hey, do you have 5? Yeah, I got 5. Because I'm a girl, 7th and 8th grade. I get it. I totally get it. I asked for weeks. I'm a little slow on the take. So finally, I said, I have winners. And then the guy started asking me. Do you understand? I didn't ask anymore. I insisted. In high school, all that practice paid off. The mailman was now my coach in high school, Jack, and we were nationally ranked. And we were scheduled to play the #1 team in the country, Shelbyville, Tennessee. They were on a 157-game winning streak. For girls basketball, they typically play like 25 games a year, so that was a big deal. So we fly down there. And I swear to God, it is like I'm living in the movie Hoosiers. I walk in, it's an arena. I go into their locker room. They had a locker room. We didn't. They were oak, gold plates with their names on them. Nike sponsored them. They each got 2 pairs of sneakers. It was unbelievable. We warm up. I turn around because I want to see what this team looks like. How good are they? I have no clue. I turn around and I watch one of the girls dunk the ball. Now, has anyone in this room seen a high school girl dunk a ball? I get nervous, even today. If I get nervous, I laugh. And I turn to my girlfriend, Denise, I go, listen, this is not going to end well. Like, we are done. I'm like, I cannot believe this. And she's like, stop looking at them. Focus on the game. So I said, all right. Thousands of people show up, and I mean like 5,000, 6,000. These people in Shelbyville, they really don't have anything else to do. It's like must-see TV. The game starts, we're up by 2. We score the first 4 points. I cannot believe it. I'm like, we're in it. It's going to be a dogfight, but I think we're going to win. We wind up winning, beat the #1 team. We get carried off. It was like Rocky IV, Russia versus USA. All the fans hated us in the beginning. Then the second half, they could see our grit. They could see our attitudes. We wind up winning. Awesome. I go to Villanova. I get a full ride. Great. It's 5 miles from my house. I actually would ride my bike there. And my why, my one why is in this room. It's my high school boyfriend. I married him. That's why I went to Villanova. I was like, oh, I could go to all these schools. I'm going to go. There's my why. He's still my why. So, yes, it better be Joe. So, what I wanted to say is you go to college, you play at that level, everybody's the best. Everybody's an MVP. Everyone's all state. Everyone's special until you get there. Then you're just like everybody else. I thought my coach had an attitude, not an attitude problem. I didn't think he knew what he was doing. He thought I had an attitude problem. Who do you think won that one? Yeah, so there I was, riding the bench. And I sat there for a little bit, a couple years. I'd get in the game. I started some, but I thought I should be playing. He didn't know what he was talking about. So I would try after practice a little bit. Can he see me? Can he see what I'm doing? And I'm looking for validation from him. So junior year, we're in the Big East tournament. We're playing Georgetown. I'm on the bench. And I'm watching this. It's 8 minutes. Turnover. We're losing. When you're in a game, when you're in it, you're on a team, you can see the subtleties. You can see someone nervous. They make the pass a little slow. They walk. They turn the ball over. And this is happening. I'm watching it, and I know what's going to happen. And in my mind, I can't hear anything. I can't hear the crowd. I can't hear the ball. I can't hear my coach. All I hear is this mantra, put me in the game. Turnover. Georgetown scores again. Put me in the game. And I'm crawling in my skin. The coach finally calls timeout. He's yelling at those 5. I get up. I walk over to the assistant coach. And I say to her, put me in the fucking game now. I'm tired of watching this shit. I swear, this is what I said word for word. She looked at me. I went in the game. What do you think happened? I turned the ball over. I sat my ass back down. No, I actually scored 29 points in 30 minutes. We won the game, went on to the next round, and in that moment, like Tom Truong said yesterday, there are moments in your life that define you. I like to focus on the positive. I was never going to let an external person tell me my story, my game. So I take that with me in the real estate realm as a parent, all that good stuff. And what I wanted to say to everybody here was this. There's so many distractions, so many negative things that we see today that we can't control. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of everything. And I would just challenge you to take a pause in the morning and at night. No telephones, no nothing, any of that stuff. We need to be clear-minded. We need to be open to other things, the people that we spend time with. What are we looking at? We're on Facebook. We're going to fight with someone. 2 strangers are running for president that don't care about us, but I'm going to be right. I'm going to post on Facebook. I'm going to fight with a stranger, with someone that I don't even know. So I challenge you, guard your time. And here's my tactical part. So there's 2 different acronyms I want to share with you. One is MVP. This is, wait a minute, no one's ever said this. This is really important. I want you to take a screenshot because you've never heard it before. MVP, what are your MVPs? What is your mission statement? What are your values? What are your principles? What's your mission statement? I have one. Do you know it? Do your clients know it? Do you say to yourself every day, what are your values? What are your principles? Your principles are your laws. Okay, MVP. Next one. CPR. I like this one. I made it up. Consistency, persistency, and resiliency. Now, every speaker that spoke yesterday and today, they all possess that. They're obsessed. Tom Truong was obsessed about the lighting before the event. He was on Amazon. I need to get this delivered. or someone's got to pick it up. It's got to be right because he practices. He's consistent. He knew the lighting wasn't right, or he made it right, which I think is awesome. So you can combine MVP with CPR. You are unstoppable. Let me do this. Oh no! How do I go back? Oh. If you don't insist, you don't get. What are your MVPs? I said morals. It's mission statement, values, and principles. CPR, consistency, persistency, resiliency. Now, okay, we have these things, these tactical things. Now you get an engine. That engine is EXP. And now it's game over. And what I wanted to share was how EXP changed my life and my family's life, and I don't think it's on here. In March of 2021, I cashed out my stock, bought a house in Cape May on the Bay. Joe and I were engaged, honeymoon there, and got our house in Cape May, right on the Bay. I love it. We create memories with our families, with our friends. Never would have happened. I was at Berkshire for over 18 years. How many shares of stock do you think Warren Buffett gave us? 0. Now, oh my God, I spent all that stock. Now I have over 100,000. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get another house. I'm going to make more memories. Something that I could never do anywhere at any other brokerage. I want to end with this. My brother used to say to me, he says it for years, he still says it. You live your life on the foul line like it's 1-on-1 and there's 2 seconds left, and you're down by 1. 1-on-1 shot is if you take it, you miss the first one, the game's over. Lost. You love that. You want that ball. And to which I would reply, you're damn right I do. I want that ball. It is my game. I'm not passing that. And I want to ask every person in this room, are you going to take the shot? Or are you going to take your shot? Or are you going to pass it? We are world creators. And once you realize that and you accept it, the accountability, the choices that we make, whether good, bad, whatever, we're making them. We are world creators. What is your story? Write it down. Take the time to think about it. What do you want to create for your life and your family's lives? Thank you so much.